Growing up, I was always surrounded by books, and I loved books, and I really wanted a job on campus, and the library kind of just felt like the perfect place. My role at the library is I work in interlibrary loan, so basically when we don't have books here at Iowa State that patrons want, they can then order them through interlibrary loan, and then I receive those books and prepare them for the patrons to pick up.
As a student processing archivist, I manage the collections at Special Collections University Archives. I go through papers, I organize them, and ensure that papers are ready for public use.
My favorite part of the library is the people. I love my supervisors, I love my coworkers, and the patrons are always nice.
The most favorite part in library for me will be, for fun, it will be the first floor where there is a big chessboard, because I'm a big chess person. So I always tell my friends, and none of my friends play chess, so that's a disappointment. But overall, that's my favorite, when I want to just relax and be like, okay, this is my place.
I think my favorite part of the library would be the cafe for sure, because it's just a really great study space too, and also I love to get a little smoothie when I come to the library, either before work or after work or just to study.
I find that the library is very rich in history. It's from the rooms to the names on the walls. Just seeing all these names in our stacks of people that are important on campus, you feel like you're in history.
I think every day at the library, it prepares students for success, especially with my job, where students are ordering books that they need for their classes to help them with research projects or with their coursework, which is really important to their success.
I'm a graduate student here. I definitely use library for my group projects. I always reserve a room because I'm like, okay, let's come in, work on our group projects. I am a graduate assistant also here on campus. So I teach first year students, and I was setting up a workshop for them. And I invited digital librarians to talk about what research opportunities my students can get. I became a student for library, and I ended up here working as a researcher on a very personal project actually. One thing which attracted me the most with research and library resources is just the scope of it, right? The scope of what I can do outside my classroom and the basic projects.
I think in the future, to add to the library, it would be great to have more beautiful spaces like this. The Catalyst is really great because there's so much open space and a lot of natural light.
Increase in number of collaborative spaces will be very helpful. More kind of collaborative and innovative spaces where people are questioning what's going on here and thinking, okay, I can actually do more than just coming and studying here.
I wish more people knew that there were so many subscriptions and so many services available for students at Iowa State that they can access through the library, like movies and music and other books and things like that.
I think something all the students on campus should know about library is the amount of resources they have. It's not just about books, it's more than that. You walk in, there are people who can help you. There are places, if you don't know where to start from, just consult someone in library, because I never knew I wanted to do this project until I started talking to someone. So it's more beyond, it goes beyond books. I encourage my students, my friends to always use tech lending, because I'm you don't have to spend big amount on iPads or anything you need for your academic purposes. And you can always use places like tech lending in library.
I love Parks Library because it offers so many different spaces for students. I can go here as a student and just study. I can go here as a student, I can clock into work. I can go here as a student and hang out with friends. There's so many opportunities for students, and I think that's why I appreciate the library so much and all of its opportunities.
I think library is a place where you are constantly bombarded with ideas. Whoever enters the library either is going to work on a project, either is here to academically or professionally doing something. So that just gives you and keep you motivated throughout the time you're spending in library.
It's not just about funding, our air conditioning or funding, us keeping our lights on. It is funding students, and it's funding our careers. It's funding our education in multiple ways. We have study spaces, we have workspaces. We also have opportunities for learning as well. We have workshops. It funds students more so than anything else.
I think donors should support the library because I really think it's just the heart of the college. Students come here all the time to either spend time with each other or to study or to read books. And have you ever seen a college without a library?
I just want to thank the donors who make this scholarship a reality for me, which helps me to continue my education here at Iowa State.
I would like to say thank you to the donors who supported me through the scholarship and supporting the library.
I want to thank all the donors and contributors to library and overall just contributing to more inclusive environment overall on campus.
I genuinely thank all donors for the library and all of their great contributions to not just to the library, but to the students. My time as a student has been affected greatly by that, by donations, so I'm very grateful.